Hey 8th graders, I'm just going to show you guys really quick how to set up your notebook. So normally in class we would use a typical paper notebook where you guys would have writing, I would hand you things, you guys would glue those things in. Obviously that's not conducive to what our classroom looks like this year, so we're going to be using an online notebook called OneNote. And it is a product of Microsoft. So you guys can be in any Microsoft app like your email or Teams to access this. I'm in Teams right now, so I'm just going to kind of show you that route. If I go up to the upper left-hand corner of Microsoft Teams or Outlook or whatever, I see these 9 little dots all arranged in a box. And if you click on that, you guys will see some other Microsoft apps that you can use. In this case, you guys are going to be wanting to use OneNote. So you guys can go ahead and open up OneNote. Okay. In there, you guys can check out your notebooks, and you guys will be creating a new notebook. So if you go ahead and click on that, you guys will type in here your new notebook name. In this case, I want you guys to name it 8th Physical Science. So obviously, I've already created my notebook. So once you guys have created 8th Physical Science and named it that, it will open up your notebook, and it should look something like this. The two things that you guys are going to focus on right now, there's this little part over here that says section. Each section in your notebook will be representative of each unit that we do in class. So the first unit that we're going to study is going to look at the metric system. So if you guys go ahead and click the plus section or add section sign, we're going to go ahead and type in metric system and hit OK. Okay, so you guys will actually need to go through and do this. You can pause and rewind as much as you need. And then under each metric system, you guys will have a couple different pages. In this case, this unit, we're only going to talk about 2 different topics with this. So our first page, if we click on it, we're going to click over here to type. And our first part of this that we're going to focus on is unit conversions. So you guys will need to type that page in. And then you guys will need to add a second page. So click on that. And then the second part will be measurement. Okay. Pause if you need to get your metric system section set up, as well as the 2 unit conversions and measurement pages. And I'll give you guys a second to do that. All right, and moving on. I'm going to show you guys just how to work it. So once you've set up this notebook, as far as I'm concerned, you guys are done typing anything, but I do want you to pay attention to some things on how we can use OneNote and what's really handy about it. Like I said, a whole lot less writing. You guys may have to do a very minimal amount of typing, but for the most part, you guys will be just copying and pasting. So I may take a picture out of my notebook that I've used in the past and post it to Teams, and then you guys will just need to copy and paste. Sometimes maybe you guys need to write on that. So what I'm going to show you is just, in the future we'll be doing this page, but right now I just want you to watch. I can go into my Teams and it might look something like this. All right, here's 2 images that I need to add to my notebook. Okay, this one says download, copy, and paste this image into your 8th grade notebook in the metric system section under the title or on the unit conversions page. So obviously I would need to be metric system, unit conversions. I would be adding that image to this page. You guys might see 2 different ways to add an image. Okay, if I am looking at my Teams, this one right here is something that I'd have to download. So if I right click it, it says download. Okay, so I could download that, pull it up over here in the left hand corner, and then I could right click and copy that image and paste it into my notebook. Or it might look something like this where I've just copied and pasted it, and you guys can right click and go right on to copy image. Okay, and then you would go into your notebook. You click where you want it to go, and you would hit Control V or paste, and the image would upload. It might take a second to upload, but it'll go. You guys can also resize it. Okay, you guys can type. So if I click anywhere else on this screen, it'll give me kind of a little text box that I can type in. It's not showing up for me right now. I can draw. I'll come back to the typing part. I can draw, and I can write on here, these are my unit conversions. I can highlight. I can say, all right, I want to look at this part right here. These are going to be my unit conversions. I want to highlight this section so I kind of know. I can change the width. A lot of crazy things I can do with that. But I can highlight with certain things, I can erase that if I really want to. I can also go back anytime you guys want to get out of the draw mode. You don't want a pen or a highlighter anymore. You guys can click back on this little cursor over here that has the A next to it. And then I can click anywhere to form a text box with that. So I might write on there, these are my base units. And then I can click that and drag it anywhere I want it to present. So maybe I stick it right there because I want base units to show up right there on my notes. Okay, so you guys can kind of mess with that as you go, but those will be things that, I mean, this is a really important chart that we're going to be using here in a couple weeks to do all your unit conversions. So this will help you immensely so you don't have to do a lot of complicated math. Okay, so just something for you guys to look at. You guys will also be able to use OneNote on tests and quizzes for the most part. So anytime you guys see something like this in Teams where it tells you guys to add something to a certain page, make sure you guys are doing that. It is important and it is required of you. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Please let me know if you have any questions.